I stay far away from meat. And as of lately, the more and more I've been studying the ancient people, studying Okinawa, studying the blue zones, and seeing, okay, these people was not only eating about 2 pounds of meat a month, we're eating 25 pounds of meat a month. Some of our people are eating up to 10 pounds of meat a day as a black household family. That's the issue. Our ancient people, they was eating meat when they could catch it. It was about 2 pounds a month, but they ate very, very high carbohydrate fruits and vegetables, melons and root diets. You know what I'm saying? So they foods was always high on the vegetable and fruit end and very low on the animal based end, and they was thriving, they was healthy. So now I'm not telling anybody to eat meat. I would never recommend or promote you to eat meat, but our people gonna do what they gonna do. So
That's
if
right.
you're going to do it, make sure that it is real meat. They taking the actual cell out of the animals and then putting it on a petri dish, cultivating it, then putting it back into another. Okay, so lab grown, so literally genetically modified. So Frankenstein meat.
Right, Frankenstein
we're gonna
meat.
call that Frankenstein meat. We got to stay away from that. Family, stay away from meat. Period. You don't want to take on those animalistic natures as the meat. Then if you look at the meat, how they killing them. They killing these animals gruesomely, y'all. I mean, and then the animal, I be seeing animals when I be watching it, animals be going like on death row. They be crying on their way to the slaughterhouse. I seen a cow shedding tears. So I'm like, dang, these animals really have feelings, and they are stressed out, and it's giving these cortisols and these adrenal hormones coming from their kidneys and coming from their adrenals. That's all into the flesh and in the meat and in the blood. Then you kill it, then you really cooking all of these hormones, stress hormones, back into the meats, and then you eat them, and then you are basically taking on the spiritual and energetic components of the animals. And that's the reason why, like Angry Birds, a lot of us is eating angry chickens, and then we become angry, or they filling them up with all of these sexual hormones, and you will see a 13-year-old that look like she 18, and you wondering why your daughter is developing so fast. And that's because all of the meat she's eating have all these sexual hormones, these phytoestrogen, these estrogen-like hormones, these progesterone-like hormones, low testosterone in them. And then we constantly eating these things, and then you see us developing very quick off of it. That's why we see most Similac babies be 5 to 10 pounds heavier than a baby that just drink mother's milk from the mother's breast. That's because baby cow milk was created. So a baby calf sucks on the tit of an actual cow, right? Inside of it, they have the milk that the cow produces for the baby calf. That baby calf come out already, 25 pounds?
Yeah, 25 pounds.
So the baby calf come out 25 pounds. An average baby that's born comes out of 8 pounds?
Yeah, 6 to 8 pounds.
6 to 8 pounds. We got a calf coming out 25 pounds already. We have to get that 25-pound calf to 2 tons, to 2 tons in years. So all you got is growth stimulating hormones inside of this dairy, inside of this cow milk. They freeze that up, they turn it into a powder, they put all these different metals in it, these textiles in it, they put it in an aluminum can, and then they put it on a shelf and call it milk formula. You then give it to your baby because either you didn't breastfeed because you physically couldn't, which, there's other ways around it, or you just didn't feel like it, and you give your baby that, and then you wonder why your baby is obese at the age that it is because you feeding it cow's milk. So you're feeding an 8-pound baby what a cow mother will feed its calf because it knows that it needs to grow it to become 2 tons. You see what I'm saying? So it's just, and like I said, I've never in my life, Nabi, seen an actual mother cow give birth to an actual calf, pick up the calf, take it to a woman human,
right,
and say, feed my calf.
Never.
Put my calf on your tit. I've never seen that in my life. But we will give birth to a human baby, and we will take our babies to the store, get it a cow's tit technically, and we will have our babies feed on the cow's tit. And then we wondering why the biochemistry is off. These babies, or neurologically, they're deficient. They neurologically decline faster. They're not thinking quickly. And then you look at a breastfed baby, they're smarter. And I'm just saying statistics. Y'all can look this stuff up. You know what I'm saying? They know how to identify with things quicker. They can identify with themselves in the mirror. They know it's them. They learn their name faster. And it's because the biology of a mother's breast was made for her baby. The baby was not made to suck from another species' tit. And that's just what it is.